What's up, Master Builders, and welcome to Ginty Bricks Wary. And today I am going to be presenting you another Lego Thomas the Tank Engine mock. And unless you was watching my Mavis video last week, or last video, you would know that my next mock is going to be Glynn. Did I actually mention Glynn in the last one? Nope. Okay, yeah, I am now going to be presenting Glynn. I totally forgotten he is literally one of the last few characters of the Ffarquhar range, because of course in Thomas the Tank Engine Venture Begins special, he was introduced that he was actually the engine running the line before Thomas came along. An interesting fact for anybody who don't know who Glynn is, Glynn, in behind the scene of the Wearing Laundry's book of Railway Engines and the actual Iron Man Sodal, Glynn is actually a Coffepot engine that the Fat Controller built himself. So this is literally the Fat Controller own creation. But in Lego form, this is my own creation. And there's quite a good story before that, because at the time beforehand, when I was building Toby, Fergus sort of Bill and Ben, but the actual original engines of Alfie and Judy and Harvey, Glynn was actually 8 stud long. But then when I saw the actual TV special of the actual Glynn the Coffepot engine, I found out that he was actually 6 studs long. So I thought, oh dear, I got to do a whole design because the face looked a bit wider and all that. But when I did it all into 6 studs long, like as you can see now, the face looked perfect. I thought, don't worry, it didn't have the face design on it, but I thought it looked like Glynn straight off the bat. But anyway, let me show you all the details of Glynn, to be honest. Because first off, I just show you the actual wheel cases, because the wheels, not these wheels, they are big brand fixes. Driver just gonna have a lie down. But you can just see there's a little wheel arches here. That's actually properly on the engine. But I used it again on the front, the back and the side. And make it high enough for the one end plate. The one end plate is literally like brick built. Like just got loads of studs on it. But yet again though, he is an older engine, so you might as well just have like some fun, just like having just like a normal plain one. And I'm going to show you the back to the front, I will be actually. And the buffer design is just basically the normal stud on the side kind of arrangement. But then it's just like, this bottom part though, on the other side is going to be the same. It's just holding on by this actual circular one with a hole in the middle, just so we can actually get the actual coupling done. These are all the couplings I do for most of my engines, so that's the first time I actually mentioned it. But when it was 8 studs long, I could actually make this to angle out, this black part to be angled out, so it looks like buffer 2 sides. But for 6 studs wide, I can do that. The buffers are really extremely big. It's just like you've got one tube, one stud, and also one plate on the end. We've got an orange box. I don't know why it's there, but somebody in the comments might actually tell me why. The handbrake. Then you got lens driver. Really old classic I was being on this one. So I picked all the old classic one I found in the actual part bin. And also Glynn's boiler effect is just really loads of tubes. One of those 4x4 round plates and bricks, and also one of those cylinder, and also one of those dishes paces that I normally use as faces as the top part. One tube and a golden stud on side. This little what's the word? Gribbling that I use. Yeah, I'm going to take off the boiler instead. There. is just basically those little grill pieces with these little bar parts on top, just to make it look authentic. That's the quick overview for that one. Hold on, just trying to put the boiler. There you go. That's the trouble when you're doing with circle. You can see there are binoculars, literally golden binoculars, has added more gribbling onto the actual engine, and you can just see a stud. I don't know if that's a legal technique or not, but just miss it, but I think it might be. But even if it is, I'm not going to bother with it. The front buffer beam is just the same as the back, just holding on by that circle one. I just realised I'm missing that one little black pot. Need to find it later on. That should be easy. Of course, I've got another 1x2 tile plate up here, just to act like the actual main pot. And Glynn's bottom pot, it goes by a 4x2 stud to a 4x3 brick high with another one on top. And of course, Glenn's face is literally held on by studs on the side of construction, of course. And also the headlamp is red, like it is, and also the water tank as well. And I think that's about it. There's not really that much to go through. To be honest, I thought since this was a really complex engine, I thought I might be talking a bit too long. But I'm just looking now, it's just like an average engine. He's small, but still overbeat LC already, the luggage van. But still, that's just how much complex he is. Maybe I could just have the Fat Controller on him. But, to be honest though, unfortunately the Fat Controller in my layout is already in another vehicle. I won't be... Actually, I could present him next. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to present him now. Because, of course, this is a very small engine. So this is going to be a double review with Glynn and the other Fat Controller car, Winston. I'm going to join Winston because it's pointless to have him in a very own episode. Yeah, this is Winston. This is literally one of the few first of the lot that I built. Of course, you can just see he's built on one of these arches kind of pieces that you've seen on Percy. And also he's got this little door open. Literally made sure the door is open. You can see a little red, dark red going down onto the actual bottom part of Winston, apart from the front. That is literally what he's got. And also this roof part as the actual back part of Winston. And the base is literally simple. You can just see it's a 4x8 this is of the bottom part, and also it's just these little wheels, tram wheels kind of base. You can just mention that I can actually extend it out a little bit to actually put as the fenders, but it wasn't really important there. And windmill, and I'm going to show you off the Fat Controller. Maybe he might change in the future, but I got him as a beard, top hat, the most common black suit there is. Ooh, yacht. Taking him out for a second. This is actually one technique I've forgotten to mention. The actual chair, this is official Lego chair, but I embedded it inside the actual bodywork. So I just got a 2x2 quarter bricks, 2 stacked up, and that's just enough to accommodate the actual chair, to be honest. And since I've got the window off, I can show you the actual panel as well. This is a bit high tech for Winston, but it was like one of the ways I thought might as well. Put the factory controller there. This part I should have like a 1x4 tile part on it, but at the moment, not that many people will know of him yet. And yeah, that will do with Winston. I thought I might as well put him on since I mentioned the Fat Controller. And that's Glynn and Winston. The next one, I think I should go on to introduce another Ffarquhar gang, but he's a vehicle though. You want to make any bets? Put it in the comments below who you think is going to be next. Oh shoot, I should have done that all the time. But anyway, this is Glynn and Winston, and I will see you in the next one. See you soon. Bye.